Happy Mess Monday. This chin is not on my chin at all. This grosses me out, the thought of it, but it works really good. It's a snail essence thing. So it's basically snail slime on my face. Ew. Last year before last, I think. Pinky Jean sent us all, a bunch of us, these snail slime masks to do on her birthday. If you haven't gone to Pinky Jean's website, you should try it out. She had a website and she was getting up like 1,000, doing good, and there was some kind of copyright thing that wasn't really fair, wasn't really right. It was a big old mess, so she had to like totally delete her whole channel and start all over. So go over and help her out, get her back up where she needs to be. I was stuck for a long time, and I've got like 4 or 5 in just the last week, so you just never know. You get stuck for a while and then you just bloop. Let's see, what should we talk about? I want to talk about Mr. Kid again. He is such a pill. I don't know if it's his breed that does this or he's still a puppy face, but he gets into everything, drags stuff around. He opens my closet, which I don't know how he gets it open on bifold doors, and drags my clothes out. Or if I leave any, that's one thing he's good at, is he's helping me keep stuff picked up. Because if I leave anything on the floor, like even dirty clothes, they're fair game for him to drag around the house. Still haven't got that stupid shirt off of him. It's been a month now. I don't know what to do. And I'd like to be able to take him for walks. I mean, he goes outside and plays with me. It's so funny. I mean, 2 times I came in from somewhere and with my coat still on, just walked straight out to play with him. Now, as soon as I come in, because I come in through the garage because I don't want him getting out, as soon as I walk in the door, he's boing, 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 jumping up and down, wanting me to go play with him. So he's a little Mr. Appeal, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. I should start one of those channels, like those husky channels where they have the husky saying stuff, but I don't know how to do that where you put words like the dog saying it or whatever. I have to figure that out, and I can start a kit channel. What shall we talk about? My granddaughter came home for the weekend. Got to see her. That was nice. Went over. My daughter-in-law was on a mission trip to Belize. Just tough life, huh? So she went on a mission trip to Belize, and while she was gone, I went over Saturday and made them dinner. I think I've given you guys the recipes for this before. It's called Rose's Subs, and it's like that thin sliced meat. It's like turkey and ham, as thick as you want it, and then some cheese. There's no like amounts, just on one of those long loaves of bread like you get at Walmart. They used to be $1, and I went to yesterday to get it, or the day before yesterday, and it's $1.47 now. So that's a 47% increase. Ugh. So you get it all layered up with the meat and the cheese and everything, put the top back on, and then I melt butter, and if I'm making 2, it's a whole cube of butter and a whole package of the dry Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing. And then you kind of pour that all over the top, wrap it up in foil, and bake it for like 15 minutes at 400, and then you carefully watch it. You broil the top a little bit, and it'll get crispier, but you have to be careful, or if you're not watching, don't want to take time to watch it very carefully, just take the foil off the top and leave it in a little bit longer, and it'll get crispy eventually. So I think I'm going to start doing that, because I forever burn the top, because it's just goes from it's not done to it's burnt in just instant. So I got my granddaughter, she's into gnomes lately, so I went to Dollar Tree and got her it's an Easter bunny gnome. They had $1.25 ones when I was there a couple days ago, and I went back, and all they had was the $3 ones, which are bigger, of course. So she's into gnomes. She wants to get one for every holiday, so I got her a Valentine's one that's on the way. I'm mailing it to her, and then because I didn't know she was coming home, and then I got her a Easter one. I think St. Patrick's Day. I'm not even sure if they have St. Patrick's Day ones, so that's not like a major holiday, or like President's Day or some of those more obscure holidays. And what are they going to do for Memorial Day? You know, have him with a army hat and a gun, you know. I don't think they do Memorial Day either. Probably 4th of July maybe be the next holiday that they do gnomes with. Gnomes have just really gotten big all of a sudden. All right, I'll play video games on your phone or your tablet or whatever. I do this one that's a farming one that I do with some other people, and we kind of help each other out. And I like it because I used to do Farmville, but it was forever glitching, and they always wanted you to get anywhere, you had to spend a bunch of money. And so I've got a different one I play. What the heck's it called? I play it all the time, but I can't think of what it's called. Look it up here. It's made by Playrex. Oh, it's Township. It's loading. What I like about it is it's got a little separate game within a game that you can play too. Come on, I don't want. Here we go. So see, it's like this little town you build. So I played that one. I've been doing that one for a year or two. Just, you know, something to waste time, I guess. Then I started doing a new one. It's called Redecor. And you earn like material and tile and wood and stuff like that to decorate a room. And you've got all these ones to choose from, and they're just like white. And you go in and you make the couch blue and the pillows blue checked or whatever you want. You know, you design this room, and then they have people vote on the best one. Then your place ranked 1 to 10, and if you're in the top 3, you earn some extra stuff, and you always earn coins to spend on your materials that you want. It's kind of fun, and it's really interesting. I mean, when they do these side-by-side ones that if you go in and vote, you earn money too. Money, you know. And sometimes you can't even tell it's the same room. It is so different, people's different visions of what this should be. Like one's it's the same exact, you know, couch and, you know, picture frame for a picture and pillows and floor and walls and stuff, and one of them will be like dark leather and, you know, very masculine, and one will be like, oh, everything's white and yellows and light blues and airy and everything, and you can't even tell hardly it's the same room, but it is. It's just different people's, either what they have in stock, which is sometimes what happens to me is I don't have any money, so it's whatever I've got left. And so sometimes it turns out weird, but I just do it anyway, just for the heck of it. Like I'll have this wild yellow and pink print flowered rug, and then I'll have a blue couch or something, because those are the only things I have left, so I'll just combine them. It usually doesn't get very many. It gets like a number 10 in the voting, but it still earns me a little bit of coins, so what the heck. Alrighty, what else should we talk about? Those are about the only 2 games I play. So once in a while I'll play Pinochle online, because I play Pinochle like for real. So sometimes I'll play Pinochle online. But I don't do it a lot because I spend more time on YouTube, you know, watching other people's videos than I do playing games. But when you get old, games are supposed to be good for your brain. I haven't done it in a while, but I need to get back to it. Did you ever play Wordle? It got bought out by New York Times, so it's New York Times, but it's still free. It's Wordle, and you've got like the alphabet below, and like I think it's 5 or 6 chances, and it's got these little empty blocks of, say it's a 7-letter word or 5-letter. They're all always the same amount. I forget, it's 5 or 6 or something letter words, 5 maybe. And that's it. That's all you get. You get the empty blocks and the alphabet. And so you say, okay, and you pick a word that you think's gonna at least get a few hits, something that's got lots of vowels in it, maybe, and you put that into your first. You have your 5 chances to win or 6 chances to win, whichever it is. I can't remember. So you put a word in there like snail, say, because that's got an S in it, it's got an A and I in it, you know, L, common letters. You put that in there, and if you have a correct letter, it'll be one color, and if you have a correct letter in the correct place, it'll be another color. So that'll give you kind of hint of what to do, and then you go and do another word, and you just keep trying to narrow it down until by the 5 chances or 6 chances, whatever it is, you guess the word. And I think there's only one time I haven't got the word in those 5 or 6 chances that you get. But sometimes it's kind of hard. But usually my starting word, I try and use one that's got lots of vowels in it to give me more chance of, you know, of getting the right vowels. But if, like, say you had your first starter word had A and I and an E, and none of those are right, well, you know it's going to be like an O or a U in there somewhere. So anyway, that's kind of a fun game, and it exercises your brain, and it comes out one word once a day. That drops at midnight or 12:01. So it's not like you can get hooked on it or anything, because it's only one word a day. Little mister likes to go lay on my bed, where he likes to lay lots of places. He lays on the back of the couch, he lays on the ottoman next to me, he lays on my bed. I still haven't got him to the doctor, and I gotta look and see if what kind of heartworm stuff they gave him, because some of it's good for a month, some of it's good for 3 months, 6 months, a year. There's different strengths of heartworm stuff. I borrowed a flea pill from my daughter-in-law, because she's got a small dog too, so I gave him that last night, so he's good for a month on his flea protection, but not sure about the heartworm. But I have all his medical records, so I should be able to figure out what they gave him and then look it up and see how long it's good for. Because they have a shot now, I think it's a shot, it's a pill or a shot, one of the two, and for heartworm that you can give them, and it lasts a year. So that's the way to go. I mean, even if it costs a little more initially, you don't have to mess with it every month or 3 months or 6 months or whatever. All right, I didn't go to church yesterday. I don't know why. Once in a while I'll do something and it'll hurt my neck, and it's so bad that I can't turn my head to drive. You know, if you can't look that way, which it still hurts a little bit, but it's, you know, kind of not safe to drive if you can't turn your head. So I stayed home from church, lazed around, but I feel a lot better today. So it still hurts a little bit if I do certain, like that movement right there. If I bend it that way, it hurts like right here, but it's a lot better if I don't do that motion, which I probably ought to stretch it out this way. Yeah, stretch it. Nope, can't do it that way. That hurts that way. But it is a lot better than it was yesterday. So hopefully by tomorrow I can go to my small group. and BSF on Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't even do good on the regular Mass Monday, and I decided to join this. I don't know why I did. I don't know what I was thinking. It comes out like next month or later this month. I think it's the end of this month. And it's 7 days of masks. And it's like, what am I gonna fill? What kind of content am I gonna fill 7 days of masks? And it's gonna be a collab, and everybody's gonna do a giveaway. But that's gonna be tough, thinking of stuff to do for 7 days, because I can barely think of stuff to do for 1 day a week. I just ramble and chit chat. All right, it's been 15 minutes. I can take the slime off my face. There's still a lot of it. Do my hands. I have a guy that's gonna come over. I gotta get with him to see when he's gonna come over, but his kids are coming over Saturday to rake the rest of my leaves that haven't blown away. And he caulked my windows last week. And then I also am gonna have him, those 6 pictures I got, those Oriental pictures that I got in a collab a long time ago, I'm finally gonna get those hung over the fireplace and put the peel and stick. I got these boards, they look like wood boards, but they're peel and stick stuff that I want to put under the guest bathroom. And I want to get that done before my roommate gets here. She's supposed to get here on the 26th, so that's coming up pretty soon. So I got to get him in here and get that done. And he needs to put a shim under the toilet, because the toilet goes, when you sit on it, so it's uneven. It needs a shim to shim up one side so that it's even. So I need to get him over here before the 26th, so she doesn't have to put up with the yucky under the sink and the the wobbly toilet. I'm looking at my rug, and I've got, I'll show you what I've got. Little globs of kit. I need to vacuum. So he's starting to shed a little bit. Hey baby, I wish you'd let me take that shirt off. Yeah, I do. Why do you back away every time I try and pet you, huh? Oh, I really want to grab his collar so I can take him for a walk, but he just won't let me. He's licking the snail goo off my hands. You probably shouldn't let you do that. I noticed him digging near the fence, but I'm like, oh, I wonder if he can dig a hole and dig under the fence. So I've got some leftover bricks from a project I didn't do. I'm gonna take, when it gets, it's not too bad out today, I might do it later today, take bricks and run them along the base of the fence so he can't, well, there's a dog on that side, that's probably why, but run the bricks along the base of the fence, or get a board, extra board or something, and, lay it down flat so he can't dig under, because I don't want him getting into their yard. At least with his shirt on, they won't think he's a fox. They had a fox have her babies under their deck like a few months ago, so I don't want him thinking he's a fox. Which he looks just like one. Alrighty, enough chit chat. If you don't know who I am, I'm Pat. I put my hair up at night when I go to bed, and I haven't really done anything with it because I want it out of my face for the Mask Monday. I do unboxings, stuff like this, Mask Mondays, chit chat. Got a new puppy Kit, so I talk about him a lot because he's my new buddy. He's a pill though. All right, love y'all. If you haven't subscribed, love to have you in our little happy family. Be watching. I've got a collab coming out on the 14th, makeup one. Definitely need some of that today. Valentine's makeup one, and there'll be giveaways. And then that 7 days of masks. I don't know. I don't know why on earth I said I'd do that, because that's going to be tough. And I've got another one of those the flower that I had that was red, it came up with another, it's like this, a bulb, you know, starting getting ready to open. I think what I'm going to do just for fun, so I'm going to take a picture every day till it opens and then do a, so it'll look like a time lapse thing. If I put it on there and it'll just go and open. So I thought I'd do that. That sounded kind of fun. All right, enough for this. I will talk to you soon. I was supposed to get my Stitch Fix on the 10th, and today's the 12th or 13th, so maybe it's out sitting out there and I just haven't been out because I haven't felt good with my neck and all, so it could be out there. And I'll go look. So anyway, a Stitch Fix will be to a screen near you real soon. Love y'all. Bye.